Oh, sorry, George. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So for us, it's hard financially too, especially when we first started. It wasn't that much. We only went to one regional. It was only one regional then, so it was not that expensive. But now it's quite a bit expensive. And the way we try to offset that cost is that we do have this program that is business partnerships. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys might be familiar and you heard this before, but we actually have the kids visit the business around town and introduce the program. Tell the businesses what the program is all about, what the benefits are, and they got the chance to interact with the kids, and the kids got the chance to interact with the business. And you know, typically we'll get $15,000-$20,000 out of that. So it is a big chunk of money, but the most important thing is we get the word out and we get the community involved. So, you know, you might want to start with something like that, you know, spread the word first and see how much support you have, and then you go from there.
One of the things that I know a lot of teams here in Sydney have started doing is running Robo Camps as a way to raise money. So childcare in Sydney is incredibly expensive during the holidays. So teams will often run Robo Camps and make a few $100s that way. If you run them throughout all of our school vacation, you get about $1,000.
Yeah, it is a significant help. It's helped many teams in Sydney. So do you guys run Robo Camps? And just to clarify before we, go on that section, we'll just clarify what Robo Camps are to viewers. Robo Camps are essentially holiday camps for kids probably from about 8 to 12. And you can, we run them in Sydney, like with science-based activities. So we get the NXT Lego Mindstorms robots, the same they use in the FLL. And we give kids different challenges to complete with them, or we give them different science activities to do, building bridges and structures and things like that, to teach them about different science, technology, engineering, and maths basics. So I'll pass that on to Milad first. Robo Camps, do you run them?
No, not at the moment, but we are planning on running one early next year in order to help us get us to the Hawaii regional tournament. So it's certainly an idea that we have spoken about basically over the last since the start of this year really. But yeah, we haven't actually run anything officially yet, but we are planning it. Just one other thing that George mentioned before regarding the business partnerships. There are a few other companies, such as I know National Australia Bank has partnerships where they allocate money to like partnerships, businesses and schools. So I don't know if there's something similar to that in New Zealand that could be very useful for teams to follow up on.
Okay. George, on the RoboCamp question, do you run RoboCamps as a team as a form of fundraising?
No, we don't. They got over here a lot of science fairs, which is kind of similar to that. But no, we don't run summer RoboCamps.
Okay, so how does your team raise money? I mean, I know sponsorships is a great help and partnerships are really good. Are there any other ways that you raise money for a team? Does using a robot at public events help?
Yeah, we demonstrate the robot around the communities. One of the things is not only raising money, but raise awareness of the program and how important science and technology is. If we can get some money out of that, that'll be great. And if we don't, then we just spread the word. The main source of income for us is the business partnerships, and we do have different activities during the build season. We raffle things. We have this thing that is the chicken thing. I don't even know what the real name is, but they get a bunch of food and they get bingo cards, and you win food or money. We get a chunk of money out of that too. But we sell pizzas, we do car washes, the regular stuff. So we don't do anything new, but we do have the fortune that we do have a lot of the community that really support us, and even if the cars are not washed correctly, they'll come and try to get the cars clean.